You had a question, right?
Yeah, he wanted to ask you something about us. You said something about Africa?
Yeah. Willie from Africa.
No, what's from Africa? We can break it down to you.
Jerusalem. You want to go to Revelation?
Yeah. Give me Galatians 4:26. Give me Luke 21 and verse 21.
Book of Galatians chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free, which is the mother of us all.
So Jerusalem is our motherland. It's our homeland, right? So the question is, how did we get into Africa? Right, that's the question. We got to Africa fleeing Roman persecution. 70 AD.
Fleeing.
Roman persecution. Romans.
But they were killing us.
Right. So they came against Jerusalem in 65 AD and sieged it for 5 years. And after they starved us, they came and overtook it. That's why Christ said that when you see Jerusalem come Perpetual armies, flee to the mountains. Read that real quick. Read 21 and verse 21. Yes. Take it different.
I'm sorry, 20.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh.
So Christ is saying, when you see the Roman armies come against Jerusalem, know that this place will get destroyed. So it was always prophesied that Rome was going to come against Jerusalem in a great destruction, a great slaughter, right?
Did he mention the desolation?
Right. That was
Didn't you talk about that?
right. It was that time period, right? Read on.
Verse 21.
70 AD.
Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
Flee to the what?
Flee to the mountains.
So back then, the mountains was known as Africa because they're right beside the country of Africa, where the mountains where everything was. So they had to flee to Africa, up in like upper and lower Egypt and Ethiopia, and from down there they fled. They migrated all the way down to the west and south coast of Africa.
Israel did this?
Yeah, Israel did this. The Hebrews, right, to flee and to get away from the Romans, because even still they chased us in Africa, still trying to kill us. You know.
And let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter therein too.
So those who are not in Jerusalem, don't come in it. Stay out of it because it's getting destroyed. You know?
For these to be the days of vengeance.
What?
To be the days of vengeance.
These are the days of vengeance. 70 AD was a pivotal point in Israelite history. You know?
That all things which are written may be fulfilled. But woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
Right, so destruction to the women that had children that was pregnant, because they had to get out of there. So you be pregnant, you trying to run, you're going to get caught up. You can't flee that.
Something about coal. Coal, it's in it.
You going?
For there shall be great distress in the land.
See that? Great distress in the land. Give me Ezekiel.
They was coming over to take over.
Right, take over. Right, destroy this temple, destroy everything. Give me Ezekiel 7 and 1. We fled from them, exactly. And even still, when we got to Africa, the Hamites, the Africans, they pushed us on the edge of the west and south coast of Africa. Me and Rick Babylon took about 2 to tell you how we got there. We was there for 1,000 years. You know, we began to build a structure there. Build a civilization, a family, businesses, all types of things. Right? Read on. 7 and 1.
And wrath upon this people, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword.
You're going to do what?
Fall by the edge of the sword.
You're going to fall by the edge of the sword. Read on.
And shall be led away captive into all nations.
You're going to be what?
Led away captive into all nations.
Be led away captive to all nations. So 70 AD was a pivotal point in Israelite history. That was a terrible time that happened to the Israelites, to our homeland.
They was led away to all nations.
To all nations, right. What you got?
Book of Ezekiel chapter 7, verse 1. Moreover, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord God unto the land of Israel. An end. The end is come upon the four corners of the land.
See that? The end is coming upon Jerusalem. Read on.
Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee, and will judge thee according to thy ways.
Remember, Israel, it was in heavy idolatry. It was wicked as hell. So the Most High said his anger is upon the land. You can't be in the Holy Land being wicked as hell and serve other gods. You got to get kicked out of there. You know what I'm saying? Read on.
And will recompense upon thee all thine abominations. and mine eyes shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee, and ye shall know that I am the Lord.
That's talking about 70 AD right there. The end is coming from the land. Where the land's going to be given to the Gentiles until they time was fulfilled. That's why you have those fake. Oh, no.
We came from Abraham, right?
Right.
Okay.
Right. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So who are the Gentiles? It's the other nations. So Gentile sometimes means, no, Gentile means a non-Israelite. So usually. So people like Caucasians and so people like Caucasians and East Indian Chinese, they'll be known as Gentiles. In Hebrew, they'll be called Goyim, because they're not Israelites, or they'll be called heathens. Right, other nations, they're Gentiles. So usually,
all of this, the enemy is looking at what they were.
more than that, all of them, because they all had it as slavery. Like we said,
Everybody had their hand in it.
everybody. Yeah, the Chinese man, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Ishmaelites.
All of them know what's going to happen to them.
Yeah, they know.
Let's get ready to go down.
Yeah, most of them.
Like the higher
up, they know. They know. The higher ups, but regulars still know what's going on. They live life. They think nothing ain't going to happen.
Some of the regulars know. Sure, real quick, I was telling my brother about who we are in front of Arab, Ishmaelite. He was like, he stopped, like, y'all didn't know who y'all were?
Damn.
Right, he worked in the store. Like, we got a contract to deliver their furniture, and he just worked in the store. He knew. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people know the $1 billion secret is, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, multi-million, trillionaire, gazillion dollars.
Even Hitler said they are holding God's truth in America.
Right. I read that.
And that's why Deshaun Jackson getting so much flack right now. He didn't say nothing wrong. All he did was post that exact quote from the book, from the same book. And he didn't pick a side or anything. Yeah, it's the truth.
They don't like it.
And see, they don't like it. Exactly.
Because you got to think, who run all this?
They do.
Those fake Jews. The fake Jews. That's why Christ called the synagogue of Satan. Look, get that real quick. Revelation 2:9.
He called them
Synagogue of Satan. Yeah. Look, we're going to read it. Revelation 2:9, again, chapter 3 now. He said it twice.
Book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Bring it out!
I know thy works, and tribulation, and poverty.
So Christ speaking to the real Jews, speaking to us. He said that he knew everything we're going through, our tribulation and our poverty, because we poor as hell. That's a fact. You ain't talking about those fake Jews, they rich as hell. Right, read on.
But thou art rich.
So we are rich, huh? Because we are holy, royal people. And we have the kingdom of heaven on its way for us.
Come.
Read on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews,
He knows the great lie of them which say they are Jews,
and are not,
and are what?
And are not!
And are not.
but are the synagogue of Satan.
They are what?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
They are the synagogue of Satan.
That's right.
That's why they call themselves Jewish, meaning pretending or like. That's why they can never say, I am a Jew. No, I'm Jewish. You're acting like one. You think you are one, but you're not.
You got a little percentage on this.
Right. Not even that.
Not even that.
No, they converts. They came to Jerusalem in 1948, made a state of Israel. You understand? They are Khazarian from the
Russia.
Ashkenazi Jews from Germany who migrated over to Israel.
A lot of them don't even realize that the term Nazi come from, they are the Nazis. They say, we're not Nazis, but what is Ashkenazi?
Right,
It's a part of the name. That's where Nazi came from.
Right. So they have no relation to Israel whatsoever. They stole our nationality.
This is deeper than a person in church saying,
Hallelujah.
Oh, wait.
I think it's too much for them because they don't know. They are darkness. They don't know.
That's that gross. Hey, get that real quick, Isaiah. That's that gross darkness. They spiritually blinded. It's Isaiah what? 29.
When I try to deliver it now that God gave me, I try to share it. They think everybody is.
Right.
They think I'm tripping.
They're gonna think that. They hate the truth. They hate the truth. They love the lie.
Hey, when that happens, give all praise to the Most High.
It's like we've been brainwashed so long. We hear the truth that's strange to you. It's like, what the hell? Oh hell no, that can't be true.
Expressing, know the truth.
That's it.
Tell us we have to know the truth.
Right.
The truth make you free.
29:10. That's it. Yeah. Here, watch this.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 10. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Damn. Yo, I'm gonna read it again. That's heavy as hell.
For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
The spirit of deep sleep, meaning, yo, you're gonna be in stupor. You're gonna be so lost and so much in gross darkness. Damn, the only way to get out of it is the Most High to wake you up. That's the only way. Cause guess what? You got people who hear the truth and they still deny it, or they still don't really hit them like that. At all. They're like, oh, okay, well, that's cool. Alright, I'm going. Like, yo,
Walking
Walking Dead.
Welcome there.
You know?
For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and have closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers, have he covered.
Damn. So you walking in gross darkness. That's scary as hell. And it gets deeper because the Most High only have a certain number of people who want to wake up.
Do you believe that some of us will go to hell?
Oh yeah.
I'm saying
a lot of us.
That's what I'm saying. Is it because we don't know what's the truth, or is it because of how we live our life?
It's all that, man. It's all that. And to get deeper, it's been set up from the beginning. It's predestination. To get deeper, the Most High chose who He's going to wake up from the beginning. Before He married, I want these people to get it. I want the rest of them to get destroyed. Get that precept about the wave to a drop. Get that. What's that precept? Get that precept. Praises. Second Edges, what, 8 and or 9?
You have any cars in
We got
This is Book of 2 Ezra, chapter 9, verse 14. Then answered I and said, I have said before, and now do speak, and will speak it also hereafter, that there be many more of them which perish than of them which shall be saved.
Damn.
Like as a wave is greater than a drop.
God damn. So imagine a little. Hold on. You gotta do it, right? Check it out. Imagine a drop, right?
A drop smaller than that. Like that first little
little drop.
Hit you.
That's gonna be compared to a wave. So imagine a whole wave.
That big tsunami.
God,
That's like 8 was only saved. And Noah did. And the whole generation died.
That's why
Guess
Christ.
what? And the Lord don't change.
That's why Christ says, as the days of Noah, you're gonna be eating, drinking,
Having a good time.
right? Until you come back with that fire. Only a drop when it gets saved. Give me 2 Ezra 7 and 47. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of us that's gonna go to hell.
Was that one of the cities with that joint? It's all good.
No, just to think of that.
It's a matter.
It's in Jeremiah.
Like just to know that you're not going to go up.
Look, they are though. Look, they are like the wicked. Think they're gonna get saved? Like, yeah, I'm good. God know my heart. Yeah, your heart's wicked as hell. But they think they're gonna make it. That's the scary part. Read that.
It's the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 7 and verse 47. For what profit is it for men now, in this present time, to live in heaviness? And after death, to look for punishment.
After what?
Death, look for punishment.
So
We are living in heaviness now. What's the point of you dying in anger? Now you're going to get worse.
Right. Man, you're gonna
That's
get
right.
worse. What's the that's dumb as hell. What's the point? But they don't understand it. They think they're gonna get it.
We already going through it. This ain't nothing compared to what's going to happen next.
Exactly. It's nothing. They be like, oh, I'm good, brother. Look, they be like, I'm good, God know me, I'm straight. No, you're not straight. You have no idea what's coming to you. Get verse 56.
Verse 56. For while we lived and committed iniquity, we considered not that we should begin to suffer for it after death.
Damn. While we living on earth now, we're not considering our sins and gotta pay for it after death.
You know what he'll do to you? You know how you feel? If you grab and pinch yourself, you're going to feel it.
Yeah, you gonna feel it.
When you die, you're going to have all those same feelings back. You go back in front of Christ.
Dog, he's a spirit right now.
That's right.
When you in hell burning, you're going to feel all the feelings like you was living, and it's going to burn through the spirit.
Right.
Can you imagine that? Like you just burn, you feel that stuff.
You feel that.
Literally.
And look,
Every little.
and look, that's forever. Give me Isaiah 33 and 14. That's forever. That's the fullness of the Most High's wrath. His full indignation. He sit there and burn it.
That's
Turn
his
it.
anger sitting in fire. That's his anger.
That's why the Lord's trying to be patient with us now.
Yeah, look at that preset. Yeah, that's why he's so patient. Oh my God. Look.
We only living off his mercy. That's
We got to
giving us time. Every morning we wake up, we got to do something different.
Yeah.
He giving you time.
Damn. And look, imagine, this been going on for a long time, right?
120 years he gave us one time. Matter of fact, that's what he gave us.
Right, 120 years.
Yeah.
So imagine when this gets destroyed, like all this time we had it there, right? So you know it's gonna be something fierce when you bring that hammer down.
It's coming.
It's like all that anger just built up over all the years.
So it's coming soon.
Yeah, you can feel it. It's in the air. It's the spirit. Look, bring it up. Isaiah 33:14.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33 and verse 14. The sinners in Zion are afraid. Fearfulness have surprised the hypocrites. Who among us dwell with the devouring fire? Who among us dwell, who among us shall dwell with the devouring fire?
So Isaiah like, listen, the sinners, man, look, they scared as hell. Who among us is going to dwell in the devouring fire? Who among us going to get that lake of fire? So he understood that most I ain't playing with Negroes. Niggas going to burn up for real. But they, like I said, they good. Christ said what? We say those that say Lord, Lord.
Let me get it.
Yeah, get it real quick. Get it.
They praise me with their lips, but their heart is they praise me with their
lips. They do honor.
Isaiah 29:13. Right. Their heart far from him. Right.
Look at Matthew chapter 7. Oh, did I cut you off? You still reading something?
That's it.
Yeah, that was his one.
Okay. Look at Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
But Lord, I love you, Lord. I trust you, Lord. Lord, I believe
every
you.
day, man. I was
Right.
on my knees.
Right.
Yeah.
Christ just said, not everyone. That's scary as hell. Not everyone that says Lord, Lord, going to enter in. You know.
But he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven.
What's the will of the Most High? Obedience. Keeping His laws and commandments. Obedience. Exactly. That's all. Look, hold that real quick. Give me Ecclesiastes 13. That's all the Most High care about. If you love me, keep my commandments. Keep my commandments. That's true love. Right? Hold on real quick. That's all he cares about, is to keep.
So all that you saying, I hear people say, I'm in love with Christ. Listen, he said, if you love me. He didn't say be in love with me.
Right.
If you love me, you obey my commandments.
Right. John 14:15.
Right. That's 13. He ain't said to be in love. What the hell is that?
At all. He didn't say that.
Be in love with me. What the fuck?
Yeah.
People say that. I'm in love with that. No, it's ignorant.
That sound, yeah, it's ignorant. It sound off.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13.
Bring it out.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep His commandments.
It's the whole meaning of life. It's to fear the Most High and to keep His commandments, you know?
For this is the whole duty of man.
That's the only reason why it's put on the earth. It's to fear the Most High and keep His commandments, you know?
For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
And guess what? The Most High is going to recompense every man according to his works. So if a man was an adulterer and a thief and a murderer, they're going to pay for that. If a man was an idolater, a effeminate, a faggot, homosexual, they're going to pay for that. You're going to render to man, every man according to his work. That's why he said this book. To do the will of the Most High. So read it again.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
I can say I love God all day long. I just love you, Lord. I love you.
And ain't no commandment.
They keeping the Exactly. I love God, but I'm gay as hell. God says that I should not allow with mankind, it's womankind. I love God, but I'm a faggot? What? I love God, but I'm serving other gods.
He don't want men to be. He don't want us to have no type of feminine in us. You can't even have no type of feminine.
No flamboyant, nothing like that. No. Strong man. Straight, right, exactly. Right, because we the kings and the princes. You can't have no. Yo, you can't have no gay king. Like, what the hell? How did that look?
That's what it told you in 1 Corinthians 6.
Right.
No effeminate.
More feminine. You shall inherit the kingdom of God. Right. Look at that.
But he that doeth the will of thy Father which is in heaven, many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Right.
And in thy name have cast out devils? and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you.
Damn. I don't know you. Who you? I don't know you. You know?
Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Damn, it's more than that.
Yeah, that's it.
It said, depart from me, ye that work iniquity. We know iniquity is sin. Sin is breaking God's commandments. That's all the Most High care about, is if you keep His commandments or not. So just imagine a wave compared to a drop. That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's like you looking at the water right now, and that's people, and you just dropped a little drop.
Woo!
That's people right there. Look at that.
That's people. That's why.
Souls.
What's that?
That's souls right there.
Right. What's that? Isaiah 11 and 10. Get that real quick. Or 21. That's why it says a remnant. Only remnant going to return back to the Most High. Only a small remnant. Not everybody going to do it. So you hearing the word, man, just shows it. So
only gonna be a remnant.
only a remnant is going to return back to the Most High. So you got to imagine, everybody walking up and down, chances are they're going to get destroyed. Sad case deal. That's scary.
It is scary.
That's scary, man. And they don't even know it.
People are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Destroyed for lack of knowledge. Right? So, you want to break it down for them?
I mean, let's put some precepts.
Yeah, bring it out.